Once again, I forget to unmute the damn mic. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? I've been talking to you guys for like 5 minutes now. About once every 10 streams or so, I do that. You know, it's kind of par for the course. But anyway, what's up, everybody? For those of you that have been hating on me for not doing any Lavamancer stuff, here you go. We got full-on Lavamancer all the way around. I got some Serenities and boosts in the mix too. But we got volcanoes, we got mauls, we got fissures, and we got some oil geysers. This is it. You probably won't see me do any more Lavamancer stuff until after the update. But, like I said, for those of you who are all mad at me for not doing it, you got some Lavamancer loving right here. And of course, if you're going to go full Lavamancer, you got to have the Lavamancer Deeps. Now, this is not a actual Lavamancer DPS character. This is a builder for another volcano. However, it's a builder that's using all builder gear, but hero damage spheres, just so I can spam the old number 3 and actually have it do something. Where you at, Sturgis? Sturgis is coming. He's getting into range. He's getting into range of the madness now. This is Forest Poachers there, Ozzy. Like I said, just not a fan of this type of strategy. I just feels like it takes so much away from the game. I'm actually hoping that they make it so that you can only use one volcano per map. But, I mean, they haven't discussed that really much at all. Just about there. 130 mobs left. No, it's not private. Well, it is private, Ozzy, but you join through the Steam group. Anybody in the Steam group can join. So it's public in that aspect, but I rarely do public matches right from the matchmaker. While I'm streaming anyway, I do them off stream just about every day. Hey, I'm only forcing you to watch one wave of it, PCT. We still got one spot open, by the way, so anyone in the Steam group that does want in, by all means, hop in. For those of you that are of the same mindset as me, I'm only forcing you to watch one wave of it. So you'll be alright. You'll live. What's going on there, Quicksilver? Ooh, sounded like somebody got in just in time. Good timing, whoever that was. Who was it? Shockwave, man. You got the timing of the day right there. Actually, not a bad chilling touch. If it's such low item power, it is not near as good as the one I have. Yeah, you got the timing, man. Good job on that one. Oops. I always forget to sell the junk. What up, Omni? Alright. Let's get out of here. Let me redo my hero deck and we'll get on to some other stuff. I was gonna send you an invite there, Omni, but I wasn't sure what you had going on. Come on to Tavern, load up. It was just a boring volcano spam build there, Darth. You didn't miss much. Mac and cheese. I'm not a fan of mac and cheese unless you throw like bacon or something in it. Bacon makes everything taste better, you know? Let me just get a standard loadout here. Actually, that's not even the standard loadout anymore. Let's see what these guys want to run here. Just doing a little leeching, huh, Ami? Somewhere with lots of legendaries, huh? Maldonis drops a shitload of legendaries for me. Alright. Let's see, let's do a quick Demon's Lair while we think about it. I got so many medallions now, Omni. I do it. Only reason I do Demon's Lair now really is for the medals. I've got 60, including what's equipped. I've got right at about 60. 735 plus 735 740 plus medallions, so I think I'm good to go there. I mean, I'm not going to complain if I get more, don't get me wrong, but Demon's Lair is still, it's the medal map for sure. I'm hoping to maybe get, what have I got now, 87. I still have a daily sitting too from yesterday that I re-rolled into that. I'm waiting to see what I get today before I decide to just break down and do the Harbinger. Let's see, looks like we're going to PDT it up. Might as well double stack them or whatever. Triple stack them, even better. Those last two are out of the buff, of course, but that's alright. I don't even care. It'll be alright. And here you go, just to drive everyone mad once more. Let me go ahead and just do it. You guys are gonna kill me. Cryo's got a Viper build from Maldonis. Sounds good to me. Let's see, who else? Do we got enough to throw down another one? That would be just stupid. Oh, we do. Ah! These guys are gonna kill me. I actually, that daily, I don't mind, but I let them build up. So if there's... you know, if I get 2 or 3 of those dailies, I'll jump all over that. And just go ahead and do it on campaign mode or whatever in like 5 minutes. Ooh, I missed my freezy shot. It's alright, he did anyway. Samunder's in class right now. This is a bad time for him. He had his Monday morning for him. He's at school. Poor guy. Oh, you know I'm up in those volcanoes. The PDTs are getting no mana from me. Cryo's got the week off. That's awesome. I tell you what, man, I am just jonesing for that update. I just cannot wait until it gets here. That's good timing too. Unicorn, figure the update will be here, and maybe the first oh well, the update will be here, and maybe even the first hotfix by the time you get out of school. Oh, I'm not a fan, Jalal. I mean, like I said, I don't mind using... I actually don't really mind using one. But the volcano spam, there's nothing that drives me nuts more than that. When you bust down 5 or 6 of them. That just... it grinds me. DD2 before homework. Monk it up for this one. Actually, we got no freeze then. I can get you guys a freeze if somebody wants to come slam them. There we go. Very nice. I mean, when you think about it, one volcano, if you are able to machine gun it or whatever in the update, that'll be fun, you know? As long as it's only one. If you go spamming those around everywhere. I just don't like 100 DU towers, Jalal. It's not necessarily directly against the volcano. It's just against that strategy in general. Slamming down 100 DU towers and not actually thinking about any placement for anything. Just going for it. That's my problem with it, but, you know, whatever. I know a lot of people like them, so I'm not going to bash on them. I'll use them every now and then. And that was it. That was the now and then. The first one was the then, and this one was the now. So now I can get over this whole Lavamancer thing for the day and get back into some other OP shit. Nothing wrong with a 745. Nothing wrong with that at all. I'm in North America there, Quicksilver. I'm on the west coast of the U.S. I hear you, Jalal. I know what you're saying. You know I like proton beams. Proton beams aren't a 100 DU tower, though. You have to choose to make them that big. Well, you don't ever see me use them, do you, Dark Soul? I don't like 100 DU towers, so yep, that means I don't like the Nimbus and I don't like the Obelisk. I do think the Nimbus looks cool. It's got that Ghostbusters thing going on. But you don't ever see me using it. And there is a reason. I use OBS to stream there, Awesome One. I mean, I've used them. I haven't really used the Nimbus much. But like I said, the Ghostbusters thing does look cool. Maldonis? Yeah, Maldonis will work. Unicorn's got a build he wants to show off here. Where are we at? Oh, I would hardly say that, Jalal. In my opinion, the best blockades are the Mystic. You get 2 Mystic blockades for every 1 Lavamancer blockade, you know? I'm a little higher than that, Omni. Let me look. Yeah, I like that skin. It's one of my favorite monk skins. Actually, my favorite monk skin is actually that carnival skin. That's the one I'll be using on update day. But this is a cool looking skin. It fits well with the, you know, with the fire weapon and everything. This one is my favorite. Let me find a good spot here. I just think it looks cool as hell. A lot of the carnival skins are a little cheesy, the Squire one and stuff, but this one just looks badass in my opinion. How cool is that? That's my favorite monk skin there for sure. It's just what I went with there, Darth. I got no objection to apples, grapes, and other fruits. I guess the original reason probably is I'm not much of an artist. And you can find a lot more orange artwork out there than you can apples, grapes, or other fruits. Welcome to the channel there, Fresh. First live stream, very nice. Oh, awesome. Glad to see YouTube got me on somebody's recommended page. That's kick-ass. It doesn't happen very often, unfortunately, for me. But I'm glad to see I got there. Alright, so we got Vipers and Protons. Thanks for subscribing there, Fresh. I appreciate it. I do. The Maldonis marks Shockwave, he places them on the ground. They don't really do much. You guys are all calling this Viper builds, though, but I bet if you look, the Protons will have done more damage by the end of the run. You can call it a Viper build all you want, Cryo, but that's a Proton build, in my opinion. It's not me this time. I don't have the mana. Thanks for subscribing, Darth. You the best. Cryo needs mana. Drop it. Or Unicorn needs mana. Somebody needs mana. Cryo's got it now. Very nice. Oh, got to every now and then, Dark Soul. Got to keep Cryo and Unicorn in check constantly. Nah, that's the little Easter egg for just that map there, Quicksilver. There's other ones. You know, this one you got the little boxes that spawn all over the map. Maybe I'll do that this run. I never do anything with the boxes. Maybe I'll mess with boxes today. So wave 6, everybody jump up top. I haven't done that in a while either. It's just, it's not profitable, but I guess, you know, it's the novelty. Might as well do it. Youch, that sucks there, Fresh. So we got split Vipers. We got the badass walls. Love those mystic walls. Those things are kick-ass. Got some snaky snakes in the trees. Got no snakes on a plane. We got snakes on the trees. Got some frosty action up there too. Very nice. Twinkie just came back from skiing. Where you at skiing, Twinkie? It's the one thing I really, really miss. And I know the wife does big time about Tahoe. When we lived there, we had the awesome skiing, snowboarding, and whatnot every day. Tahoe's getting pounded too. Pounded too with the snow. Oh, you're going there Tuesday through Thursday. Where are you going? Where are you going to ski or snowboard at? Kirkwood was my favorite. We actually lived on the North Shore. Mount Baldy. Very nice. Oh, that it is fresh. There's no doubt about that. Tahoe's got big snow right now, Jalal. You'll have a very fun time. Probably to Heavenly then. Heavenly, or Kirkwood is actually awesome too. That's a little bit off the South Shore. Well, we had passes at Heavenly for a few years. Yeah, you'll have fun, because Heavenly, I mean, the last month, Tahoe has gotten just crazy good snow. Some of my friends there sending me pictures of their back deck and stuff, and just, you know, they had one, like, 3 or 4 day period where they got 6 feet. About 2 meters for you European folks. Right around there, just a ton, just over the course of a few days. I can get bigger numbers on the Monk personally, but I know some people that have sets really dialed in can get bigger numbers on the Gunwitch. They're both way blown out of proportion, so either one, you know, they're equally OP. In Missouri, where are you at in Missouri there, Darth? I went to Southwest Missouri State there in Springfield for a couple of years. Man, I wish it was, Jalal. I mean, I wish it was, but I'm glad it wasn't at the same time. But I've done some pretty heavy-duty preparation personally, so I mean, I want it to come because I'm ready to go. St. Louis, I went up there for a minute or two too. I lived in Kirkwood. That's funny. I was just talking about Kirkwood, the ski resort. But yeah, I lived in Kirkwood, Missouri. This is the Maldonis incursion there, fresh. See, we're pretty good up there. Let's get that one. Oh, did I get the wrong thing? God dang it, I did. I hit the buff beam by accident. The way it is, I mean, it's, you know, like Sidewalk said yesterday, you know, he's glad that he knows it's coming, but he wonders if it might be a little bit too soon. Like I said, I'm ready to go. I want to get this thing going. I'm not sure, Twinkie. I'm not positive, to be honest with you. Kind of just a relaxed ninja stream, so Unicorn and Cryo wanted to do a little building. I'm not gonna turn away a free build, you know. Yeah, but I want to start pushing the limits right on day one there, Nick. You're not gonna, if you don't prepare, you're not gonna be pressing the limits on the first day. There's no way. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully it's difficult enough where none of us are able to press it too far on the first day. But we'll find out. Oh, I don't think it's going to be that bad. I'm sure there's going to be bugs. There's always something. But I don't think it's going to be the point where it's unplayable. I mean, they haven't had a patch like that as long as I can remember, really, to be honest. Well, see, that's the thing, as a person like me, Nick, that has multiples of every character, I want to make sure I'm testing out everybody on the first day. And I'm prepared to do so now. But, I mean, as far as gold, you can never have enough. I think that the economy, you know, I've said it a bazillion times over, I think the economy is going to be rescaled a little. And I think the amount of gold we have right now is not going to be as much as we think it is. But, I mean, as far as just getting into things day one and trying to press as far as you can, you know, the more you have now, the better chance you're going to make it. I mean, they've pretty much straight up told us that every little dev stream or dev log. You know, and until you get the Ascension built up, having multiple heroes will definitely pay off. Who did we lose there? We lost Cryo, that's who built it. So sorry, Skittles. Cryo's got to come back. He DC'd. So, but you got to go, man. We got to have the builder here. That'll definitely be something similar to, like, challenges or whatever. I don't know, we will have to see. So, are we going to rebuild it? Or wait for Cryo? Or what do you want to do? What do we lose? So we got another lane. This lane we can easily just hold. Yeah, I think we're going to have to just scum it up real quick and sell a bunch of his stuff and PDT it. Oops, and I'm upgrading. Don't sell it, upgrade it. I'm going to leave. Well, his Frosties are not going to be giving us any benefit either. Just sell it all. See if he gets back in. I know Cryo's been having some disconnect issues. I mean, it is only wave 3. Alright, so Cryo can't get back in, so if anybody wants to hop in, feel free to join then. Sorry, Skittles. Try to rejoin now. Unable to sell. It's unicorns. Alright. We got an R there already. Let's see what we got over here. Got an R there, some PDTs. Got nothing for flyers. Let's see, we'll get a little flyer love in here. Just do some double stacking here, I guess. What's going on there, Mr. Snowflake Man? Sorry, Cryo. Yep, we got Omni. See, Omni wants some mana, or Unicorn wants some more mana. There you go. Cryo was not able to get reconnected. Throw some ups on all this stuff. This is probably way more than enough right here. But we do still have a shitload of DU left. Let's see. Get old Juice Bot in the mix. Let's see. What else? I think we're probably looking pretty darn good here now. Might as well throw something over here just for good measure. Sorry, Skittles. Tried to get the builder back in, but the builder couldn't reconnect. Yeah, right. This is way overkill now. Officially overkill to all shit. Well, the juice bags thing came from way back in the day. If you worked in a Omni's taunting me now. Anyway, way back in the day, if you worked in a bar, the bags came the concentrated sodas and juice and stuff like that came in a bag. Oop, I forgot about this lane. Anyway, in the first video game that a friend of mine was trying to get me to play, online game, he was setting up on his laptop. I don't even remember what it was. I think it may have been like Ultima Online, but I'm not positive. But anyway, I was changing one of those juice bags out, and he was asking me what I wanted my name to be, and I couldn't think of anything, so I just told him juice bags. And then the Mister came from juice bags was already taken on YouTube. So I threw a Mister in front of it, and that's just how it all began. But the name Juice Bags, as far as gaming, has been around for... I've been using it for a long, long time. What the hell? There only 30. I thought it said if we had 40 left. There we go. Anyway, so I've been using Juice Bags the whole time. It was taken by, you know, those like camelback backpacks that you put water in or whatever if you're like cross-country skiing or biking or whatever the case is. Somebody was selling those pre-filled with juice, and they were, they named themselves Juice Bags, and that's why it was taken. I tried to contact them. I mean, now actually it doesn't matter because I could change it to just Juice Bags, but it's been Mr. Juice Bags since the beginning now, so I figured the hell with it, I'd just keep it. Oh yeah, I played TF2 there fresh. I played TF2 back in the day before it was free to play. I haven't played it in their new model. I know they've added all kinds of stuff. I haven't played it in ages. I think they still exist there, Jalal. Look them up on the internet. If you type in juice bags on Google and put a space in between, I think it will bring that company up. If you put it together, then it brings up a bunch of my stuff. Yeah, anyway, like I said, I debated on taking the Mister off and just having it juice bags, but at the time, everybody in the community that was watching me is just like, nah, just keep it. You've been Mr. Juice Bags for so long. Oh, I'm sure they're safe. I mean, if they're still in existence, I'm sure all their shit's all disinfected and everything. I don't think they were reusable. It was like a one-time filled thing that you'd like slap into your backpack or whatever. In Steam, you can make it whatever you want. That's why it's just juice bags. I've had some other alternative Steam names that I've used before. I don't think I've ever looked it up on Urban Dictionary. I'm not Juice Bag, though. I'm Juice Bags there, Cryo. So don't go comparing me to anything on Urban Dictionary. Hit G, Shockwave. Oh, I have looked that up before. See, and I've known some of those guys too, and I've never heard them referred to in that way. I mean, it makes sense though, since you know, juice and steroids or juice is slang for steroid or whatever, steroids. You guys ready for the real story now? Because that's not it. That's the fake story that I tell too. The real story is, everybody knows I've been in the casino business forever. Well, the slang in the casino business for the house's commission, off of like a craps table or whatever, is the juice. Nowadays, you know, you have to pay a commission on certain wins on different tables. And like I said, the slang term of that is the juice. So, like, you won $10 minus the juice, whatever the case is. Well, way back when, you used to keep that, if you were a pit boss, you used to keep that money separate, and it went in the juice bag. And that's where the name really came from. The whole bartender story is a bunch of bullshit. I had you guys going, though. Yeah, Unicorn. We're doing the silly Easter egg. I'm up here on mine. Here, I'll take this one. Your children's story of juice bags is ruined. Nope, it's all it all comes from the corrupt casino business. Do we have everybody up top? We don't. Yeah, it looks like we lost that. Shockwave doesn't know what to do. It's all good. Whatever. That's why I don't bother doing it anymore. I'm having some audio issues. What kind of audio issues am I having? I've actually had a couple of dropped frames, but not really much. Says it's picking me up good. However, the whole juice bag YouTube thing is true, though. That really was taken by... It was taken by somebody that sold those pre-filled juice bags. You're hearing me twice? I don't have any sort of preview open in another window or anything. So it doesn't make sense that you'd be hearing me twice. That chest is another little Easter egg there, Darth. You open them and you have a chance of it killing you and a boss spawning from your dead body. Let's see if it'll kill me. Yep. So a Revenant Monk spawned up at the top of the map. Oh, I could hear it if so, Unicorn. And so could you, if you heard me double. Oh, you're talking about Mr. J. Derp. Derp, derp, derp. The monk buff. The monk buff on top of Cyclone is just so insane. I should have saved Cyclone for Maldonis here. But you see, I mean, you see his health dropping. It's just ridiculous. What do we got here? Yeah, crappy one. It's alright, I'll still take it. You'll like DD2 as well, Matthias, and with the new update, you're gonna like it much better. It has a few more similarities than the original game. Revenant Monk got rolled. It's a super fun game. It's addicting as hell. I completely forgot about this lane even being open over here. Looks like everything's been dying though. If you lose that sub-objective and this lane opens, it's not the end of the world. It's definitely not that big of a deal. There's just not that much that comes out of it. A lot of maps are like that. The lane that it opens, it doesn't really hurt you that bad. Oh, I do, Kevin. I just... Right now, there's just not really a call for it. I use it on the Siege Roller every time. But I don't use Book Drop very often any other time, just because it doesn't really matter. Everything just dies so fast anyway. It'll be exciting to have the new difficulty levels and content. Sweet. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this group. And reform Omnia. I'll hop back in with Omni here. It doesn't matter, Darth. There's nothing in that gold chest that's going to benefit me either. I mean, it's nice to have the additional drops to sell, but it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I mean, that book drop is definitely huge. It'll only make sense to use it every time. What's going on there, Job? The potato. I mean, add the increased damage to it, I mean, it's just huge, you know? It definitely makes a huge impact. I mean, right now, like on the Siege Roller, if you pop that, if you pop the Siege Roller plus, or the book drop, plus you have a monk nearby, and then plus you both pop your pets, I mean, that Siege Roller just evaporates. It's ridiculous. Alright, so we got spots. We got Kevin, we got Vorks. Vorks is Felix, I believe, if I remember correctly. Maybe. And dang it, all that time, even after Omni gave me a hard time about it, I forgot to throw down a volcano. I meant to switch over and throw down a volcano. Well, I mean, it's not that I don't need golden chests there, Jalal. It's just there's nothing in that one, particularly. Nothing in that one that that would have given me anything, any sort of upgrades, really. Oh, I hear you there, Matthias. I wish they would, too. A lot of people have been adding that in. Or a lot of people have been wishing they added that in. Omni wants some souls. Works for me. Let's get some souls. I still could use some more souls too. Just join the Steam group there fresh, and when a spot comes open, hop on in, man. I'm sure they will too, Jalal, just because so many people want it, and it only makes sense for the way it's not having to go around and pick everything up isn't even an inconvenience. It's just irritating, you know. So I mean, the auto loot was just the start of it. I'm sure that they're going to add in an auto sell. Yeah, let's do it, Omni. We don't know yet the potato. Let's see who we're gonna need for Omni's Wombo combo. Let's see, we need Mystic Walls. We need that. We need a Lavamancer for some oil geysers. And I guess we could scum up the middle. I hope they have something, Jalal. I mean, I'm not sure, but I do hope that they have. I hope they have more events. You know, and obviously that's just more work for Trendy, but I still wish that they had more events. We're going to need Frosties, too. I forgot about the Frosties. Let me see. Let me just go ahead and get the basic setup. I'm tempted to do it, Jalal. Just to drive Omni nuts. Do I still... Where is it? Where is it? Let's see. Lava walls. We'll need you too. I'll just scum up the other lanes, Omni. Since you got more than one of your rage quits. I use the archers all the time, Matthias. They're pretty mean. I know Omni likes to do that north lane, so I'll just scum these lanes up here. So we're going to need another... We don't necessarily need it, but another Serenity up here is not going to hurt for the Siege Rollers. Oh, I'm stoked about it, Bob. I can't wait to see... I can't wait for it to get here. I love Blaze Balloons. I used to use them all the time. Frosty Blaze Balloons is pretty mean. Oh, man, go ahead, Omni. You... It's your design. You do it, man. You've got an R here already. I'll move this back. Get a little double PDT action here. These lanes will be ruined. Anyway, it's fun to watch this elemental chaos in action on that north lane. It's just silly. There's a link down in the description below there. They're fresh. If you just scroll down. If you can't find it, it's the Juicy Nation. Let's see. What else can we add in this just to spice things up a little? Let's get a couple of Earth Shatters too. Oh, not enough mana. I used it all up. That's alright. Don't need it. Witch and monk it up here. Tanky Dryads are pretty mean these days. They're the potato. I mean, a tanky Squire is very effective, particularly with, you know, just because of the taunt. I mean, a Dryad doesn't have taunt. That's its only problem as far as tank. But as far as survivability, I mean, they both can be practically invincible. But Dryads are a lot easier to get to that stage where you're invincible, in my opinion. I mean, Dryads are beast-ass tanks. Oh, Earth Shatter is by far the worst tower in the game, Jalal. You throw a buff beam on Earth Shatters, man, they wreck it. If I was to pick the worst tower in the game, I'd have to say it would be either a vanilla flame burst without the flamethrower sphere, or an explosive trap without elemental chaos. I blew all my DU on these stupid volcanoes. Or blew all my green mana. Once you join the Steam group fresh, you join group chat up in the right-hand corner of the group page. And from group chat, you can just right-click anyone that's in chat and join their game. You know, I have it, Matthias, and I seriously debated on it many, many times. I know it's another one of those free-to-play games that can be just completely awesome, but I have not played it. I actually did play it, but it was like an early beta or alpha. So I mean, none of the current stuff was in game then. Oh, I like Flame Burst Unicorn. I'm not saying I don't like them. I'm just saying they're nowhere near as effective as they should be. Anyway, let's go over here and look at this Elemental Chaos hotness going here. It's not upgraded. Once it gets upgraded all the way, you get to see the full effect of it. But oh my god, it just goes completely beast mode. So, you know, we really need that DU back over here. Get this side all upped up. Well, the problem there, fresh, is there's about a 30-second delay. So the people that are sitting in chat right now are going to beat you out. If if you have good connection, it's like a 15-second delay. But the people that are sitting there are going to beat you out from the time I say there's an opening and before someone actually joins. We're working on these Elemental Chaoses first there, Jalal. We'll get to the silly volcanoes here in a moment. Elemental Chaos has got something going on with it right now that's just huge. And you'll see that once this guy gets upgraded the rest of the way. These numbers will turn red. We've been showing it off quite a bit in live stream. The numbers will turn red and will spike up to just enormous DPS, like in the millions, once it's fully upgraded. It's not doing it for some reason. Oh, there it went. You saw that was over 1 million DPS there for just a second. But in just that second, it just does so much. And it seems like it doesn't work as well without the tar there to stop things on it. You see, before when I inspected this, the damage done was like it's 700,000 or something like that. And now it's at 3 million. Siege roller. Guess I can go attend to that guy here. Kill some of these bads around it first. There we go. See, I book dropped the siege roller. And watch him disappear. Man, book drop is just a beautiful combo. What do we got in the mid there? Is that just some random damage? Maybe. All right, I'll give the volcano an upgrade. I didn't even realize we had 4 of them there now. Crazy. All right, let's get up on that lightning aura, and that's actually does it for all my mana. Oh yeah, the potato. The book drop definitely increases the damage. I mean, you saw how fast that one disappeared. The shots that actually hit the right spot, we all know my aim is shit, but the shots that actually hit the right spot were doing well over 1,000,000 damage. Tuskar gonna get wrecked. I am trying to get in the habit of using that stuff more because I know it's going to be very effective once once the update comes. You know, the Gun Witch is going to be definitely all about that ability power hero crit again, I think anyway. So it's good to use that Gun Witch now because it's still really, really effective now. But I'm assuming the Glitch Witch and the Glitch Monk things will be gone. I mean, I don't know that, but I'm assuming it will be. Yeah, I use Dewey Decimal. I mean, the one that's bugged is Bewitching Hour, so I mean, Bewitching Hour is really what you want to be using, for sure. As that's the one that's giving you all the massive damage increase. Besides that, just use the one... I use Dewey Decimal. Let me show you. I'll just show you what I use. I use Dewey Decimal, Bewitching Hour, Freeze Buster, and then Chilling Strikes. That's just my personal flavor. The only one that really matters. Well, the sphere will get removed, but it's going to transform into a shard. So if it's still bugged, and all it is rebranded a shard from a sphere, then it's still going to be bugged. I mean, the stuff wasn't completely reworked. It was just changed from a sphere to a shard or a passive to a shard. I mean, like I said, I'm assuming that they went in and fixed that stuff, but I don't really know. And I haven't heard them directly say anything about the Gun Witch or the Monk in that aspect. But I mean, there's going to be, unless they did say that there was a couple of passives and spheres that are going to be completely removed, but they didn't say what. It still affects the snipes to Potato, but it shouldn't be affecting the elemental damage, and it does. But it does still, the snipes still work too. But it doesn't even matter by that point, because the elemental damage from the Storm Gloves and just the weapon damage will have stacked it all up by then. But yeah, that's the bugged aspect of it, is the elemental damage in addition. I'm pretty sure we don't even need to up this stuff, but one more. It won't hurt. Make it so we can ignore it except for rollers. Anyway, let's get back over here to looking at this elemental chaos. Actually, we can't until next wave now. I blew that entire wave flying around and shooting randomly into the air. I'm sure they reworded it, but whether they actually changed it, other than switching it from, I mean, there's quite a few typos. Idle Flow, what the hell did I just do that for? God, I'm losing it. Idle Flow has had, people having issues reading the wording with it since its existence. So I'm really hoping they change the wording on that. Anyway, let's let some of these bads get down to this elemental chaos trap here. I mean, one would hope so, Ginge, but that's a big task right there. Hell yeah, started off solid. A week away indeed. I mean, it's just, we just don't know. The only thing that's buggy that we know got attention was Toxic Shock. That's it. See, it flips to red and then the damage just spikes. Come on, do it again. Everything's dying before it gets to it. And there it goes. You see it went up to 2.7 million DPS there for a second. Just crazy. Alright, better go look at this siege roller now. Shit, I don't think we have a Serenity Aura down here. Yeah, it looks like it. We may. That wasn't a siege roller, was it? Nah, just the one over here. Dude, if I can learn to fly here. So, book drop, and then face roll. No pet that time, and the shots are still just... There was a one at the end you saw for 835,000. Yeah, multiple Frosties from the same person stack. The Frosty Power does on them. The slow, I don't believe, does. It may. But Frosties, like using 3 Frosties per lane is like ideal. Using what we got, 4, 5, 6 of them here. I mean, everything is going to just stop when it comes to that. But yeah, the Frosty Power does indeed stack. You can see it. You like with 3 Frosties down, you can see like 3 tiers of damage if you inspect the Elemental Chaos while it's engaged. You'll see it hit different levels. We'll watch it coming out here. You can see it just from the regular Frosty effect once the mobs get up to it. There's one level. There's this second level at 90,000. And then 112,000, 135,000. So that's 4 of them there. I apologize, guys. This was a bit of a lazy stream. And my I had chat set up on my laptop, and my battery just died on my laptop, so I don't have chat for just a moment. Come on, go red. Let's see the big numbers again. Like I said, it doesn't happen every time, but when it happens, it's just ridiculous. See, it flashed a couple of times, but it was too quick for me to read. Just so OP. There we go. Volcano upgrade. Give me just a sec here and I'll have the chat set back up. I got my laptop plugged in and rebooting. I'm sitting here wasting the Elemental Chaos potential. There it is, 1.86 million from that one boom. Crazy. It just goes off so quick. Alright, I'm just going to G up. I'm going to get my chat going here again. Come on, load up. Alright, there we go. It's loading up now. He's shooting at Omni's Frosties. I'm surprised he hasn't shooting at his lane, hasn't given me a lecture. You can't see the Elemental Chaos goodness if you kill everything in the lane. Dang, well over 3 million DPS for that little second. Crazy. I don't use ability power. The potato. This is a hero damage, hero crit monk right here, or gun witch. Pardon me. This is the the official glitch witch stat build. You don't use ability power with that build. You use just hero damage, hero crit. Hero crit, of course, being the best scaling number that the gun witch has. So no matter how you build it, you always do hero crit. If you're an ability power one, then you do ability power hero crit. Yeah, siege rollers. I would buy the defender metal spheres if you can get yourself back up in defender metals there, Vorks. Because we're going to get a nice bit of cash for those. We just don't know how much it is yet. The Harbinger. You can put one level 50 DPS character and 3 level 0 anythings in your hero deck, and just go to campaign normal Harbinger and don't build anything. Just blaze them down with your own DPS, and within an hour you'll have all 3 of those other characters will all be level 50. It's boring as all hell, but that's definitely the quickest way. Oh, that's what you want to do, Matthias. I mean, we don't know what the conversion is yet, but it's going to be a good conversion, just because it's going to be a soft spot in the community. A lot of people are going to be pissed about it, thinking that they lost their progress. So they're going to give a nice conversion on those. I'm confident of it for sure. This was not a planned stream there, Genj. I didn't feel like setting everything up. This is just a kind of a spur of the moment Sunday evening stream. That's why I didn't feel like setting everything up. So I just YouTube only. Like I said, Fresh, join the Steam group and join from group chat. I don't unless you're a builder that I'm doing a featured build on, then I don't hold any spots. But this is the first map with these guys anyway, though, so I don't think anybody's going to leave. Oh man, getting warm in here. Oh, I wouldn't sweat it then, Matthias. Just unlock heroes. Use all your medals to unlock heroes is what I would do. There you go. Looks like you're here, man. Let me clear up some bag space real quick. Getting loaded up again. I sold off everything that was under, or that was 700 item power or lower, and I'm filling back up of all that stuff again. Just quickly free up some space here. The only thing I'm keeping at the moment are pet rerolls. Just because I've got a bazillion pets already leveled, but I may want to reroll their stats, so I've been keeping those and just selling off everything else. Got these two guys yesterday, 748 and a 747. Not too shabby there. Sadly, I have already got a bag full. Plus, I've got all those heroes. I'll have them equipped as well. See what these guys want to do. There is no party, Fresh. Everybody's joined off the Steam group. But you're in it. You join off the Steam group, you're in the party. That's how it works. Nobody cares. Omni have a preference? Nah, any pet can be good, Matthias. The rarity doesn't matter. Alright, get a little Bling King going here. Oop. Could get back on incursion for that. Where's he at? There he is. Yeah, you get no love on the Steam from the Steam group there, Kevin. The second somebody bails, somebody else rejoins. Nobody waits. Sorry, man. I don't even know how many people are sitting there. Let's see. Yeah, there's actually only 9 people sitting there. There's normally more than that. Demon's Lair is the fastest. There. Genj. You can do Demon's Lair pretty quick. And it's 24 medals a pop, so you can knock out a bunch of medals pretty... I mean, there's nothing quick about it, but it's the fastest way. Oop, Omni wants to sit up back there. Okay. Easy enough. Move all these guys. Got some ballistas going on. Guess that one's good. Still, these other ones. Or was that not Omni? Ah, that wasn't even Omni. I thought that was Omni. Derp. The EV2 is a pretty good choice. Just get who you know, look through some of the different spotlight videos or the, you know, just stuff on YouTube, just the trailers even, and just see who you think you like the best. If you like, you know, I mean, with an update right around the corner, we don't know who the new flavor of the month is going to be. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Ooh, that was a weird little line. Look at that. That's very strange. Little line going up. I don't even know if you can see it on stream. Don't think I've ever noticed that before. Oh, weird. Very, very strange. Let's see, let's go right here, and then we'll go right here for that lane, and then I think a boost is going to be able to hit all these guys for the full OPness. Let's see, yep, got all 4 of them. Same thing there, try to get these Hornets in there, even though they get like practically no benefit from the defense power. Is that going to get that one? Nope, not going to get it there. Good like that then. Definitely getting it there. Alright, I think we're probably good. Everything's all Hornets, PDTs. I use different ones, Dax. For streaming, I use OBS Studio. I also record in OBS Studio every now and then. And I also use Bandicam and Fraps. Different games seem to play better with different recording softwares, so I use different ones for different games. I use OBS Studio a lot for DD2, though, for recording it and streaming it. It's easy to build most of them, to be honest with you. Thanks for subscribing there, Voltron. I appreciate it. Need to get some ups on that bad boy. We actually need something else over here. It seems like, well, I mean, one boosted PDT, as long as we up it, I'm sure will be more than sufficient. Where is all the gold? None hiding over here. Doesn't cost that much for a hero slot, does it? Is it $450? That seems excessive. I thought it was like $150 or $200 or something like that. That seems like a lot. I don't think it'll let me buy a new hero slot. No, I've got one available. You can buy a new hero slot with 2,000 defender medals too. I think it's 2,000. So I mean, you don't have to have, you don't have to use gems for a hero slot. It doesn't show as available to you though, unless you don't have one available. Like I've got an empty hero slot now, so it doesn't show one available for me. Or it doesn't show that option for me. I wouldn't use gems on hero slots personally though. I would just use defender medals. I mean, if you got the gems, then go for it, but I'll show you guys what I meant here in a sec. I'll create a couple of bullshit characters and delete them. Yeah, that's how... I mean, I'm sure I bought a couple with gems. I don't even remember, but I think most of my hero slots came from defender medals. Come on, gold, where the hell are you at? Anyway, let me see. What do I have? I know I've got a couple of empties. I've got one empty. So I'll create a bullshit character real quick.
The Dryad.
Mute that guy. Create a new Dryad. I'll just delete it just so you can see now all my slots are full. And if you look down here and get an... wow, it is 450. Dang.
Of the will of Terraria.
That's crazy. But 2,000 defender medals. So, I mean, that's the way to go right there. Yeah, I actually need to get rid of that hero now. I'll delete it later. Grab my old glitch witch back out here. Well, it's about your entire set of gear there, the Crusader. I personally get the best results with the Blinking bow from this map. You get that slow, plus I actually get the highest DPS with that one. But any 4 per second bow with the charged primary sphere, you can get pretty decent DPS going. I mean, decent for a Huntress. It's going to be low compared to some of the other heroes. But you got to have the other gear, because it's not just about the weapon. The only thing that matters about the weapon is the shot type. If you don't go with a Blinking. The Blinking bow, it's all the same. It's your combined stats from all your pieces. You want hero damage, hero crit on a Huntress to get to like 200k. Well, the cap is 12k there, to Potato. So I don't know how you managed to get 20. That's impressive. Can't get more than 12, man. Unless you bought something and it included something, but there's nothing I really know of about that. Yeah, you can't get more than that. You see, it says it right there. 12k is the cap. We're all good there. Tree looks healthy. We got one siege roller, is it? We got it easy mode. Nope, nothing there. Nope, just the one siege roller. Oh, 2k. That makes sense. 2k is not enough to get you a hero. But it's a good start. Just by finishing, if you're new to the game, just by finishing the campaign, you'll have like 6k probably. 5 to 6k. Oh, I gotcha. Just playing the game there, Turtle. The key is not to spend it. It's easy to do, and everybody that watches the channel knows I have spent a lot. In the life of the game, I'm pretty sure I probably spent 150 to 200 million gold. Including the the carnival. Just the carnival alone, I spent somewhere between 40 million and 60 million. $8k from the campaign, that's awesome. It depends on how many dailies you get and all that. I think when I did it, I had like 7 maybe. 7,000 medals. I'm not positive though, when I did it on that free-to-play account. I had enough to get an EV2 pretty quick. I would like to see that, but I don't know. I think the community as a whole, if you look at the bulk of the players, there's more people that play just DPS only and never build anything than there is that do anything else. So here, although I think a hero like that would be completely awesome, I think overall the people probably wouldn't like it as much as like a Gun Witch where it's a DPS hero. Well, you should get their RP Mapster. I personally would get one of each of the original 4 at least to start with. Ideally, you do that during the campaign, and you get all 4 leveled up to 50 just by finishing the campaign. Oh yeah, like I said, Matthias, I would love that idea, but I know that that's not a popular opinion. And my phone's beeping at me. Let me plug it in real quick. The battery's gonna die. It's gonna die. Alright. There we go. I just think, you know, with all the, like, the CC and DPS potential that the Gun Witch brings, I would love to see a builder that brought that kind of potential in the building side of the game. I think that would be awesome. Wait for Omni to pop that and hop on in here. Man, monks are awesome. I haven't really thought about it anymore, River, to be honest with you. That's just, it's really hard to narrow that down. It's just too tough. It's too tough to just say that, to name what your favorite Disney movie would be. I mean, there's been so many awesome ones, you know? Definitely too tough to call. That is for damn sure. I recommend getting whoever you think looks the coolest, because they can all work. I personally, if I was starting over, I would get either the EV2 or the Dryad, but that doesn't match for everybody. Zootopia, huh? I don't think Zootopia would be on my top list. I'm not sure, though. Like I said, it's just too hard of a decision to make. Yeah, I just don't. I wouldn't even know where to start there, River, because if I told you something, I'd probably change my mind 5 minutes later. Very, very tough call there. Anyway, guys, I got time for one more map probably here. Thanks for subscribing there, Mapster. I appreciate it. Anyway, I got time for one more map here, and then I'm going to have to get off here and get a little dinner and get the wife to work and all that good stuff. I won't be live streaming again tonight, because I need to get some recording and stuff done. And editing. Yeah, I mean, Star Wars now, but would you list the Disney Star Wars, that one movie as, or 2 movies, as one of your favorite Disney movies of all time? I don't know if I would. I mean, not that I didn't dislike them. Star Wars is awesome. Hell, I even lived with Jar Jar Binks. I didn't complain that much. Looks like Omni's got something in mind. Wasn't the original Tron a Disney movie? I know that's an old movie. But that movie was amazing in its time. You know, with Tron at the time being one of the hotter arcade games you could play. Back in the start of it all. I don't know if that would necessarily be my favorite, but it would definitely make the top 10 list, probably. It was just such a groundbreaking movie at the time. Little altar, very nice. Just double dip it here. I don't think I can get them all. Can I get them all? Let's see. Nope, only 2. I think it's worth it just to throw down the... just to get the complete coverage there. How many got it here already? Alright, where can we get this bad boy? Right here. That'll be in range still. And we got nothing but heavy duty OPness here. Well, I mean, Disney is huge, you know. I'm still happy, you know, as far as the Star Wars side of things go. I'm glad that somebody bought it that was going to do something with it, you know. No offense to old George, but I mean, LucasArts didn't exactly do the last few Star Wars movie that came out. Didn't exactly do it any justice, you know. So hopefully, you know, just Disney continuing to make the movies. I mean, I'm excited about that. I mean, by the looks of things, we could end up getting a Star Wars themed movie every Christmas or every holiday season, you know. Alright, Jen, thank you very much for swinging by. Get some sleep. 4 a.m., good gosh. That one guy that was down below didn't get turned in? That's weird. One more. Here it comes. I really like the Abyss Lord and the Dryad too. Yeah, here comes the rain. Thought it was going to make it through a day without big time rain. I guess not. Oh well. It's still the rainy season here in the Pacific Northwest. As much as I'd like to think it's over, it is not. The rain should slow down or stop in March, and then the wind will start. We usually have about 2 weeks of really, really pleasant, mild weather here every year. Just waiting for that 2-week window. I mean, it's always mild, I can't say that. It never gets cold, it never gets hot. Right here where I live, but God, you just have to put up with the rain and the wind. He died too deep. That's the reason I play the Gun Witch so much. Matthias, I like the EV2 DPS better, but just the double jump and the vroom vroom, the flying around, the number 3. I mean, you can jump from damn near anywhere with the Gun Witch and clear it. It's just ridiculous what you can do as far as mobility. But of course, moving around the map, you know, for a lot of people that makes it very fun, me included. Yeah, you should move that ballista way back there. Outer Sands, it's gonna get wrecked. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, Dryad too is the exact same thing, basically. You get the double jump, plus you can fly. Combine that with some movement speed, some storm boots or whatever, and you got just an amazing amount of mobility. But the thing I like with the Gun Witch is, like, you know, you can jump from down here up top. In the Dryad, you can't do that. You just hit your number 3 and then double jump and then you're up. You know, you can do that just about, well, just from an amazing amount of locations on every map. Yeah, it just makes it ridiculous. You know, now obviously here you could double jump over it on anybody, or on the Dryad or the Gun Witch, but if you blast yourself back and then double jump over and fly, it just makes it fun as hell. Not yet. Unicorn is the last map. After this, I'm going to get myself a little dinner. And, you guys all know the wife works graveyard shift, so need to get her off to work and all that good stuff. But anyway, then the rest of the night, I'm going to spend some time doing some recording. While you guys are here that like to do the builds, if any of you have a unique build you'd like me to feature, tonight would be the night for me to record it. If you want to do that. So it won't be until after probably 10 p.m. my time. But if anybody's still on and has anything they want to show off, by all means let me know, and we'll get something recorded together there. Oops, I done left Omni hanging. Left all you guys hanging. There we go. Chasing the books. Well, just keep it in mind, Unicorn, when you come back on, you know. You can see some geyser builds on my channel if you look at the really, really old DD2 videos. I mean, don't get me wrong, the geyser is making a comeback. But there was a lot of knock-up builds right at the very beginning like that. I'd still like, even on that one, Omni, I'd like to do, you know, maybe I'll just do it. I'll give you credit for it, of course. I know it was your discovery. But I may end up just doing a map with that. Because I think, even though we've done it several times on stream now, I think a lot of people aren't quite seeing the power of it. You know? I'm just so stoked the amount of combinations and possibilities we're going to have in the update. I just can't wait to get my hands on it and start trying it out, you know, playing with some of the different combinations. I mean, you haven't been sleeping, man. You gotta sleep at some point. That one's way in there too far. Oh shit, I thought I hit it. Dang it. Completely missed. It's alright. Was able to salvage it before the pet ability ended. Alright, let's see a badass ring in this chest. I don't really need one, but I want one anyway. Gots to have it. What's going on there, Billy Pro? You just missed it, man. Well, nothing good in that one. But anyway, thanks for swinging by there, guys. Bit of a, like I said, a little unplanned, unannounced little ninja stream there, but was glad I was able to get one going. But I appreciate you guys all coming out, and I will see you soon.